But I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be walking where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be walking where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be walking where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think. Huh? Purse first, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the wall, cup of the wall up. 86 bins ain't a foreign, put your card. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing never ball hard. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hear my call off. Bought a double C, now she's a 90 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore. Mini shopping spree on Valentino in Dior store. Money on the floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor while I'm eating chicken. Said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch into Christmas. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it.
I'm going deaf, ain't about money, bitch, I'm tryna hear a check. These suicide diamonds got them bitches breaking necks. They going through your muscles, let a nigga try to flex. I hope you get the message, I'ma send it like a text. Blowing on that Cali, bitch, we only smoke the best. I know she wanna fuck, I'm tryna put it in her neck. I'm running up this money, I ain't running out of breath. I'm whipping in this foreign, hit the gas, nigga, let's run it up. This was next, in effect, take a guess in the jet. Put my hand on his tech, I'm a rep, he get swept. White sheets, let him rest, that's a mess for a test. Fuck around, get checked, show respect, get your neck like a chain, that's a bet. All my niggas really with it, what the fuck you niggas saying? What you saying, niggas saying?
I thought you said something, but
All right, I'm set up. What's the deal? Okay, we got echo on. What's the deal? What's the deal? Cut from a different cloth. What's bracking? Shout out to you for checking out Attendance Box. Remember though, first and foremost, all money and good money. Slow motion always in, forever better than no motion. Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 122. Yeah, we running up some numbers. Episode 122. We didn't have 400K plus views this week. Shout out to the community, 20,000 monthly viewers. Shout out to the OG Global Gang members. Shout out to Baby No for grabbing that OG Global Gang membership. Appreciate you. CS, what's going on, loved one? Remember, we got that big homie CC interview Wednesday at 6 p.m. I may go live during the week at 6 o'clock on Monday and Tuesday to see what the algorithm looking like. Check it out, you know what I'm saying? But we got big homie CC. They just dropped an interview talking about some current shit, and then some crop circles, Stephen Greer, shit like that. And then for entertainment, Charleston White put a nigga in a wheelchair in a headlock. Diabolical. With no further ado, this episode 122. You already know I am Cash Capital K $sign for this. And we finna get to it.
Welcome to Off the Grid Network. This is the Know Your Role podcast, and we are sitting here with the best and the greatest. It's your boy OTG Ro, aka Rorilla, aka
Rodini.
the Rodini. Man, but you know it ain't shit if we don't have the man of the hour himself. The man that protects and brings home children and women who are missing, no matter the cost, the biggest boss. Let's give it up. What Glorilla's going through right now is kind of garbage. You know what I mean? With all of her sisters coming out.
She got the new sister now, Paradise Woods.
Paradise is older than Gloria.
And then she on there talking about, yeah, she used to pee in the bed. I used to have to wash the clothes. I'm going to let y'all know right now, if my family
Everybody used to
ever to play like this,
man,
people getting shot at same day. bro, because at the end of the day, bro, you know, B.I., that's one of the guys, and he proposed to her. So this is his fiance. So like historically, when the Hooper homies have little issues, shit, me and the guys the ones getting calls about this.
Okay. So
like I don't really like how her family is playing this whole situation. The pocket watching is crazy because the girl Scarface shot at her before.
Wow.
Scarface shot at Glorilla?
Bro, went to jail. It did got Glorilla locked up before. She a whole rat.
Damn.
This is real facts. We got to stop making people get rewards for dishonor and disloyalty.
Yeah, that's what it's come down to, man. You know, but I say this though, you know, I know you ready to go over there, you know, and do the
I
chest
protect
thing.
women and kids, but that's a dyke.
Yeah, that's where I was going. That's where I was going.
Janician.
Yeah, that's family business, man. They you know, you fuck around and get over there, man, and start being an intermediary, you know, make you a stance. Next thing they'll be right back together, man.
Too much.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, just like with Birdman and Lil Wayne was getting into it.
Yeah.
What 50 Cent say? I stay out of that. It's too much history.
Yeah, too much history.
What you think about this, bro?
About Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing?
No.
No. Man, yeah.
Hey, everybody trying to duck them fouls, man. And it's just like, look, we seen what we seen.
We seen the Epstein.
And everybody's like, what? Exactly.
And all you niggas.
Exactly. So the Epstein.
We got to start a section called KKK Saturdays.
Oh, shit.
KKK Saturday.
So where we go in the comments and we see a black man hating on us for no reason.
Right.
Because he's part of the KKK.
Okay.
And we're going to start giving these niggas like Charlemagne got donkey the other day.
Yeah.
I love that.
We need Smoothie of the week.
Smoothie of the week.
Let's go.
What is that? A smooth goofy?
So, you know, stupid and goofy
Stupid
together.
and goofy is smooth. Oh, okay. I got it.
So who's the smoothie of the week for this week?
Smoothie of the week for this week. I got one.
Drum roll.
His name is Tree Man. And here go Tree Man right here.
What's the tree?
Obsessed with me every day. Tree Man. He's 5'6", 135 pounds, calling me out for a fight. Because he said, yeah, big homie, I told you about Dog Man in Mississippi, and y'all came down here and y'all didn't invite me out. I'm like, nigga, we haven't been to Mississippi.
And what is he talking about?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's too much man obsession going on.
Man session.
You feel me? This man session that's taking place out of control, bro. And it's just like niggas gotta be in the KKK. And he live in Mississippi.
Oh yeah. You know, he's still up on he's still in slavery, damn near.
He's still
there, dog.
He 10 centuries out of slavery in his mind. Shit.
The man say he sell chicken at a gas station.
Listen,
Yankee, what's the deal?
But what's crazy about it is, like, instead of just trying to talk shit online and trying to say he wants to fight, why wouldn't he just be like, yo, man, like, and just reach out man to man?
Hey, Tree Man, letting you know right now,
Tree Man.
you get what you asked for, player. Smoothie of the week is you. He's finna have a heart attack. I'm saying it right to him right now.
So what does he want? He wants to actually run a fade with
Let
you?
me tell you what he really wants. This is what he really wants. He want a big red nose. He want a blonde wig and size 13 Dumbo shoes. He's a clown.
Listen, we got. I'm
really
gonna order the red noses off
You need that.
Amazon.
When you squeeze, he gonna activate.
And we just gonna start passing them out.
Red nose of the week. There's the other segment. We'll get the
Smoothie.
clown of the week award.
He said when you squeeze it, he activates.
Yeah.
Whole time. Hey, you said you had a little altercation this morning.
Oh man,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'm driving, man, leaving out, trying to get here, man, come record. Man, I'm all the way in the right at the stop sign. A guy coming across diagonal, man. Some white gentleman, man. He must have been like some ex-crazy ass military dude, tall. You could just tell he had that look. Immediately, he pulled out some. He saw pepper spray the fuck out of you.
That sounds like some liberal shit right
Yeah.
there.
That on her deathbed that didn't happen. There's
Yeah.
a lot of those people that are still alive, that are still kicking,
For
that
sure.
still got that racism. And the people are trying to say that all that was so long ago. They still alive and breathing and kicking and still pushing out that hatred and that racism.
100%.
So that's what I'm trying to see. Like,
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
no. You're exactly right, man. But
Yeah.
you know what? The biggest group of people, man, that need to stop the hatred, man, is black people.
Yes.
Man,
The
and that's
self-hate
just
gotta
that's just the
stop.
truth, man. We've got to stop killing each other. We've got to stop aiming each other. We've got to stop tearing down our so-called heroes. Man, you know what we suffer from? Y'all ever heard of this word called xenophilia?
No.
Absolutely.
Xenophilia means we've been molested. Xeno means foreign, philia, obviously, molestation. We've been molested by foreign culture. We don't even know who the fuck we are anymore.
Yeah, the lack of national identity is
Yeah.
what causes a lot of problems in our community.
1000%.
When I traveled around, you feel me? The one thing that certain places in Africa that they do have is national identity, and they loyal to that.
Right.
Better
You see
believe
what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, that's
Shout out to Nigeria. We got people from the UK to LA and obviously Nigeria.
why it's important for us to keep raising the level of conversation in our community, and we're gonna keep standing in that
Man,
business.
that's true,
That's
man.
why
I
it
love
kind of it hurts sometimes when you see people talking about their heritage and how proud they are to speak in native tongues, because they took that away from us. We don't have that tongue to be able to speak. You know what I mean? Like, we could go back and go learn Zulu. We can go back and learn Swahili. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
the Crips, they use Swahili. Did you know that?
That's gangster, bro.
The Crips use Swahili. You know, Kiwe. That's what they say. This Kiwe is. That's Swahili.
Wow.
Well, I know that the Lion King
didn't know
names
that.
are Swahili. Like Rafiki is wisdom,
For sure.
and
And they
Simba's prince.
And that was based. That area is in Kenya.
Well, I think we attempt to do that, but I think we attempt to do that same shit out of like real petulance and negativity. That's gang. We call it gang. Or that's
Right,
you know,
right,
we do
right,
the same
right,
thing.
right,
So we
right.
seek to still try to formulate an identity, but the identity that we formulate, man, is in the most negative and petulant ways, man, which only cause more detriment to our motherfucking community, man.
But I
So,
think it goes back and forth, because think about dope. Everybody started saying dope when everybody was getting arrested for sound dope, but dope meant cool also. So it was a swerve, you know what I mean? Like, it was like a red herring. So it didn't just mean dope is drugs, but it also meant cool. And it got to take everybody off of their trails if everybody was saying that word in front of police officers. So a lot of times
I
you
don't know
got
anything about drugs.
no, of course not. But I'm saying, in that extent,
Why you asking me this shit?
I didn't ask you
Oh,
nothing.
you
I
looking at me,
didn't.
though.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
No,
that's the red herring.
That's the red.
That's the red
That's
herring.
good
Looking the other
one.
way.
That's the red. Look
But the
other
thing is, right now, it's unfortunate because a lot of us in the I'm not gonna say youth because I'm not younger, but I'm saying the younger individuals in the Black community are looking for leaders, and everybody still wants to bang. You know what I mean? You got people in their 50s and 60s that are still trying to get out here with these young bucks. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got a doctor in your cheeks, get off the streets. If you got to get a prostate exam, don't beef on the Instagram.
Okay.
This is the kind of
Okay.
shit we need to talk about.
For
If there's
sure.
a doctor in your ass, your gangster life's in the past, bro.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. Well, let me jump up for the OGs now. Hold on.
Go
Hold
for
on.
it.
Well,
Go for it.
man, if we lead the game, this shit gonna collapse, Jack. I'm gonna be real with you, man.
But see,
I ain't gonna lie, some of the niggas that stick to the code the mo and put their kids through college is unks and shit that be on the street. I ain't gonna lie, that's still trapping. You doing it the real way. These dudes seem zesty. Ro does seem like he may have, but he don't. The other nigga with a tattooed hairline, he seemed like his wrist could be a little broke, but he just old school. I think. I don't know.
Older
Hey,
guys.
man,
You supposed to lead.
We set the found. I mean, well, the guys that ain't leading, I think I'm pretty intricate, man, and leadership of connecting with guys that are younger than me, and I pride myself in that. It gives me fuel. You know what I mean? I give wisdom. Hey, the pinky can't do what the thumb can do, and the thumb can't do what the pinky can do, but together they can both hold a mug.
But you fuck up the evolution if the thumb is trying to become the pinky. You know what I mean?
The thumb will never become the pinky.
So that's what the thing is.
But I'm saying together as a function.
See, if niggas be using the example of the few apples in a bunch that be on the internet jumping out and shit like that, but it's a whole different demographic of niggas who don't even OGs who don't even got no sense of what the internet got going on.
I agree, but the thing is, everybody's got to have their place. These people, for example, in their 50s, 60s, they had older generations that was showing them guidance of what to do next. You know what I mean? And it's like for these younger kids in their 20s, they need to see what goes on next. We got old people like Lil Wayne still talking about eating pussy. He a grandfather. Come on, bro.
Like, he's not supposed to eat pussy no more because he a grandfather.
I didn't say he's not supposed to, but why is that your subject matter?
No, but because you mentioned it.
Age though, what are you talking about, bro? I don't agree with you, bro.
No, I'm saying for Wayne. Why is that Wayne's subject matter?
You can put on the screen.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
I don't know, Ro. I don't agree with what Ro's saying. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't agree.
You're saying why?
I don't agree with none of his sentiments because age is about spirit. Like it don't matter what the number is, but you want everybody to sit on the fucking couch and watch the news or something. I don't understand what he's saying. Niggas ain't been outside.
Yes, you know what I think, bro? I think it's because maybe he on drugs. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. I think that
If my grandfather was on out here talking about eating pussy, I'll be on his ass.
Right, you see what I'm saying, bro?
You tweaking out here,
at some point, you gotta graduate to the next stage of life to lead everybody.
I get what you're saying
because he do have a daughter,
so a grandkid.
I get what you. Okay, I thought you meant just like for as far as his career rise get out of the way. I think it's refreshing to see like Nas is doing them.
Yes,
Nas is a personal friend of mine, like I told y'all, man. And I go to when he comes to Vegas, I go to the Symphony Orchestra. I think that's the dopest shit ever to see him do his thing in a different way.
Now imagine Nas saying, "Man, I'll spray up NBA YoungBoy." It'd be like, "Yo, Nas, what you doing?"
No, Nas would never.
He would never do that.
Niggas are still entertainers, bro. You gotta separate entertainment from the individual. Grow up.
So that's what I'm saying. So for these people like
Nas,
Jay-Z,
Birdman, and Nas are two different people. But I mean, let me tell you something.
Go for
Lil Wayne and Nas.
Lil Wayne and hey man, this shit don't go away, man. Man, I'm just gonna tell you, whoever you are, man, you are who you are when you came here, man. That's Jay-Z says that clearly. Man, he's still the same Jay-Z. That shit just served. He just morphed into a different person. But he still
exactly. You see, 444 is way different. He's putting niggas on game about how to make money.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We need more OGs trying to teach everybody how to make money and show them the way, rather than showing I can get in the paint. OG's got to show the way instead of trying to get in the paint, man.
They start calling me big homie at 26, and this
Big Dean, what's the deal?
Niggas out here, I'm like, man, they 40. Why is y'all putting this on me? Right. You see what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying, bro.
Right.
Because my name was Killer Man my whole life.
Yeah, that's how I met you with Killer Man.
Phone them, and then all of a sudden, what's up, big homie? I'm like, whoa. And then that came with a whole nother level of responsibility. True. And I feel like people knew I had the characteristics for that. But I'm like, man, y'all is older than me, and y'all calling me big homie. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to Vegas. Phone now.
Let me ask you a question. You reach 40 or 50. Could you imagine calling a 26-year-old big homie?
No way in hell.
Right.
Boy,
I never call.
No, sir.
You mean a big homie in a way of really giving him like salutations?
But giving that, yeah.
Like as far as a nickname, whatever your nickname is, I call you.
No, nicknames is nicknames. But I'm saying like you looking up to him as a big homie. Could you do that?
No.
You supposed to be the leader.
You know how ridiculous that would be if Biz was calling me, "What's up, big homie?" So look, man. What?
Oh, man.
Right.
If Biz going on a mission. He calling me for the details?
No. I'm a Viking in the South, man.
Come on, man. Up. Everybody, but that's the thing. A lot of people got to understand that position and the graduation process of it. that's why it's hard to see some of these older people move on because there's a line.
Everybody, I forgot this whole time. Everybody take an opportunity and double tap that screen, hit that like button. Non-biased content is bringing information. Yops Fix, what's the deal? For sure, Big Dean. Shout out to you, loved one. I do it up every night. Big homie CC interview on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure y'all pop out.
It's harder for us to look at a lot of you young motherfuckers too. Really, let me give you a little older something. I'm about a generation ahead of y'all. It's harder for us to look at y'all perspective because we pay homage to cats that was older than us. You know what I mean? When I was 13, I hung with guys that was 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
I looked up to them. I did what the fuck they said. Not because they did what they said. I just absorbed a lot of game. And so they poured a lot into me, which is what made me who I am today, I feel. You know what I mean? Because I actually liked being up under them guys and around.
Yeah, we trusted.
Yeah,
the
I trusted what they were saying. But now it's like I look online occasionally. I see, man, old niggas, y'all need to get out the way, man. Let us, man. If we left it to not y'all generation.
No, you're 100% right.
But these younger dudes,
y'all
crash dummies, y'all drug addicts. Most of y'all look on the video. All y'all talk about is having guns. When we was coming up, we wanted to get money, be around women, you know what I mean,
right,
and take care of our families. You know, put money on our people.
Deborah Timms, appreciate you. This is I guess the OG perspective. Let me listen.
Take care of our families. Now all I see is y'all want to go to prison, become boy pussy. Y'all want to shoot up shit with 30s and a switch, and y'all want more codeine and more Percocets.
And that switch hurts.
So I want to ask you this then, for both of you guys, man. What mindset should you have at 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s? For each generation, what should your mind be set on?
Like I always say, if you was a sucker at 12, at 21, you won to.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You feel me? So
Man,
it's kind of
a fact.
And I realized at a young age that,
and that's real, BH.
Perspective.
So with that ideology, then if you are whatever individual that Lil Wayne was or whatever when he was 19, 20, then why is it a problem now?
Perspective is the enemy of a simple mind, because a simple-minded person will look at the same thing that you're seeing, but they'll interpret it totally differently.
True.
You
Right.
feel me? And it also leads to selfish reasoning. That's why you see a lot of guys taking themselves off the street, because they become so selfish and so self-obsessed at the moment something doesn't go their way, they take drastic actions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a path of destruction because, growing up, we was able to trust the words of our elders.
That's
true. You see what I'm saying? And that's why to this day, certain orders of operations haven't changed because the flex of surviving the streets is getting old.
Right.
Like as a young man, you have to learn everything the hard way. You don't really know shit till you 27, 28. And by the time you get to that point, you damn near burnt out from your own community because you're in a constant cycle of nonsense.
You better believe it.
You feel me? So,
there's certain individuals that we will see.
I ain't gonna lie, when you do go through it, you do take a step away and restructure your surroundings for sure.
Man, that's so perspective, man. Let me validate that.
There's some people that are still living on Section 8 since it came out. And it's just like, bro, like
you're supposed to use that as a tool to trajectory.
They use that shit as game and hustle now.
Exactly. Man. But that's what I'm saying. So like, how do you leave any kind of available game to the next generation to move up if we want to see our people do better?
Well, that's socialist. That's more of a social thing, Section 8. I want to kind of go back to what he was saying. I look at it like this, man. Look at it like seasons. Generally, from the time you're born to 18, you're up under the spell of whatever your family, transgenerational trauma, 100%, curses, everything. 100%. You have no real right. From about 18, I say to the next, this is the second quarter, 36.
Those are the curse breaker years.
Yes, curse breaking years. You find the time trying to tear all of that shit down. Yeah. By the time you get about 36 to 37, this is why you're like, man, listen, I've watched this man's light bulb cut on. This motherfucker was a half a chromosomes short of a Viking and I won't say Neanderthal, but he was not as evolved as he is now.
I'll admit to that. I used to be a caveman.
I've watched him since I've known him as my friend. Before this internet shit, I've watched him evolve as a man.
Right.
He still had that same intellect. he was that same person, man. If you looked at him and sneezed too close next to him, well, your ass was going. You taking a dirt nap. He was zero game.
And, you know,
he was still on Chicago time when he first got out here.
That's 100% fact, bro. That's why, you know, I take it real serious about showing that any man that they can still grow.
Right.
Because I used to be a straight caveman, cowboy, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
All
And
you missing was the horse,
all I was missing was the horse.
Yeah.
And sometimes I still get depressed at times because, you know, bro, people don't really be on what they say they on.
Right.
We know how that goes.
You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm finna do.
See, yeah, and we all struggle. It's
still a struggle
from my urban environment and where I'm from too. You know, this is another perspective I like to bring out since we going here, man. You know, we get raised with certain things that helped us to survive to where we get to, and there's certain things we just learn laterally within respect that you just don't say to a man.
For sure,
you just don't do. Like I don't covet another man's girl. I don't fuck with a dude's ex. I don't, you know, I'm real respectful.
Like
I'm not gonna.
I'm
not gonna take anything. I'm not gonna take anything from another man without asking him. I don't have two conversations. If a man is not present to defend himself, I don't have a conversation about him unless you already my op or my enemy.
Yeah, once you got that position, it's cracking.
Yeah. So but those things are very, very important, man. And I think we need to man, those things still rest in a person. So just because a person is trying to evolve, don't mean they're gonna smack the saliva out your mouth. You know what I mean?
Completely understand that.
But sometimes people think that you're less astute and aloof because you're not taking it there. No, I'm trying to keep from going to the penitentiary.
And that's why.
But that's the maturity.
For sure.
That shit is painful, is what he's talking about. Because when you really want to do something to somebody, but you be like,
of course.
And in my mind, my self-serving mind, I think like, oh, well, they trying to get away with something. They think I'm okay. You know what I mean?
Of course, but then you got to understand at some point, again, there's an age cap that I do think.
Ro sound like one of the owners from the socialist owners, the age cap,
I'm saying
a salary cap.
So you think if Red Fox was still alive and talking about he'll beat the shit out of a nigga, that's okay.
Red Fox.
There's no age. There's no all of a sudden you get to 35 and there's a switch that goes on. That's not a thing. What are you talking about?
Because you gotta think about that age. At that age, you can't be taking no punch.
No,
right. A fall means broken hip.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is like there is still a cap. It's not to say that you don't have your history of the shit that you went through, and it's not to say that you got to smack the shit out of somebody. But what I'm saying is, at what age do you understand that this is the age that you really should be in your boss shit?
Let me tell you this, man. Well, boss shit gonna order airstrike.
So
a boss man gonna make a phone call and gonna have somebody come down there and send your ass.
That's the problem right now. Why we got 80-year-olds trying to go to war with people. That's why
the 80-year-old man he's still living for himself.
But that's my point. So at what point
let a young nigga whoop him?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Everybody that's watching right now, these type of high level conversations are what's needed in our community.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I just sent the video to the Off the Grid on Instagram.
Man, at the wild, the motherfucking dog come out.
Click on this video.
They shot paying me.
Look at that
bitch
man.
ain't barking.
This man is in his late 40s. He lives down south and he's a hunter. But you know, down south sometimes they like to go hunt when it's illegal to hunt. You feel me? They outside of hunting season. And it ended up for him getting chased by the police with his pack of hunting dogs, and then he had an encounter. Now
he got the good plate too. This man.
Now you see that man? We're gonna put this on the screen for y'all.
Yeah.
Now ain't no big dude gonna let his plate get cold for no reason.
Right.
He's telling his family at the family reunion that nigga Bigfoot chased me and my pack of hunting dogs. Now imagine if that he's an elder in his community. Imagine if we get to a place where no one is listening to the elders because they don't trust their information. They put them in a different box. People will see the world wrong.
The elders are the leaders.
The leaders for sure.
We're talking about African nations and tribes. we used to protect our elders,
Absolutely.
and that was the most sacred information we got, is because they know the way.
Elders don't mean weakness.
No, not
Elders
at all.
do not mean
No,
weakness.
not
This
at
is
all.
True. This is true. You know, man, where I'm from, man, they say the first law of the universe is to preserve thyself.
Absolutely.
The second law of the universe I was taught when I was a kid, man, is to put your foot in the ass of anybody that's trying to stop your righteous power move shit.
I agree.
Me and my father don't get along, but one of the core principles that he taught me, he say, son, if they play with you, don't play with them.
Right.
If they put their hands on you, you knock the shit out of them.
That's facts.
And if they threaten your life, do what I trained you to do. So, you know, that's why for me, it's like, my father taught me like this. This is what kept me safe and alive. Because I would be crazy if I didn't respond to you aggressively.
You know what my dad taught me, man? I got a valuable lesson from my dad. Man, I'm glad we in this space talking about fathers. And
Yes,
I know
sir.
you respect
Yes, sir.
your father, man. You look up to your dad. I know your situation with your dad, but you still respect devil man's
I respect
principles.
my pops.
Yeah, you respect him.
Because
Yeah,
I would never challenge him. If I'm gonna put one in the group chat right now so we can put it on the screen.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's like the.
Oh yeah, this is shit I wanted to get into. What all other shit?
These crazy crop circle designs, and I met this one dude at the museum, and he said that some of the crop circles
Shout out to T Weezy for the sub.
that he was able to document was like instructions to build
like
a
a
device.
binary message. Yeah, binary message.
You
Yeah.
feel me? And I'm gonna put one in the group chat right now so we can put it on the screen.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's like the binary message of the crop circle is trying to like give us some instructions and say be careful, like something like that.
That's
like,
cool. So
yeah, it's
like they
it's
broke it down and deciphered it.
But it says, it's something like, I want to paraphrase. I don't want to take away from what you see on the screen, but it's like the crop circle is like it's trying to say, yeah, there's a message. They come to serve and do some good, but be careful because it's some bullshit to it.
Knowledge.
Yeah, there's a false knowledge.
Check the group chat right now so y'all can
crazy.
see. Because I feel like this is something we gotta take heed to.
Who is it then? That's what I want.
That's what I'm trying.
Can you show yourself? I mean,
and it's almost as like maybe it's time travelers speaking through us through magnetic fields, or maybe
that's a real magnetic field too.
It's a real magnetic field.
What I mean, that crop, that's a field too.
That's the
thing to the earth,
but it's still living. Yeah, exactly.
Still living organisms.
That's facts. That's facts. So that frequency is still going on.
Interdependent universally. Everything is interdependent. So
yeah, the other part with the crop circles and binary code. So the binary code, you got zeros and ones that are just going in repetition, just constantly. So they talked about that in Black Mirror, that they had a new episode where they were like little creatures that were living on a computer system, and they're all living off of this binary code. But this guy was able to interpret the code and know exactly what they wanted. And he said that these were aliens that were living and communicating this way, and the only way they could get through us is using humans as vessels and just trying to interpret through that binary code. So do you think these codes, if you read it the same way like a QR code, and the camera on your phone can read a QR code and it interprets it and it just infiltrates its mind, are these crop circles another form of a QR code to infiltrate our minds?
Right. Well, that's why the one I just sent that we'll show is intriguing to me, because it says, beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain, but still time. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing.
Conduit closing. You know what conduit is?
Right.
So I mean, it's almost like a portal or a pathway. Conduit closing. When the first thing when you just said that to me, you know what I was thinking? Religion.
That's deep.
That's the first thing that hit my mind was religion, is what it was speaking of.
Well, that's why it's very
interesting. Truth in it, but beware that it's being used for
a methodology of control.
Yeah.
That's why some of the people always ask me what things keep me up at night. This is one of those things, because the game is obviously being rigged.
Yeah.
People are channeling extra dimensional forces, positive and negative.
Right.
And
trick knowledge.
For sure. And I feel like you ever heard the term, you want to hide something, you put it in a book?
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel like the same core principles is being applied here because, we have people come out and they say, oh, we made the crop circles. They using a board and they stepping on it. That's impossible, man. Like some of these designs are several.
Well, you can tell the difference. You can tell the purity and the brakes, how clean they are. And also the real ones have, like I said, electromagnetic fields, and they have radiation radiating from the area. You can pick it up on radar.
Hectares wide.
Like how can you
In
do that?
perfect symmetry.
Perfect symmetry.
Perfect symmetry, no errors.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, that's.
It's impossible. And then it's like, I feel like whoever deciphers this could change the future of the world. And I feel like this is going to be like my next quest because, I'm around some of the most brilliant minds right now.
Yeah.
And then we got a large community of people who support us. And, we're a resilient species.
This is true.
And so I'm going to open this up for everybody who want to get involved here Off the Grid Network. We're going to do at least once a week. We're going to try to decipher some of these crop circles because that's probably how they got the discombobulator.
Right.
Thanks.
Right. We need the discombobulator.
Don't
Anybody in possession of discombobulator, please.
That might be our only tool against anybody
That
trying to
might be
step
our
up.
only tool,
Maybe they've and what if the tool has went to the
Exactly.
See, this is what it is, man. They've confiscated, man.
They sequestered
and
all of the knowledge,
information,
and it's kind of like
Everybody double tap that screen real quick. Hit that like button. We've been doing 100 or better, 200 really or better likes every night. Shout out to the community of Best Chat on YouTube.
we gonna have to try to get some of the same knowledge,
same tech,
and I feel like certain people have, and now they champions of industry.
Sure.
Because there's no way we finna get to the moon and Mars with just basic rocket technology.
No. That's why we didn't go back.
And then that's why Elon is making little weird statements like, Super Grok is gonna beat the deceptive scientists. Because, we see Terrence Howard coming out showing that our mathematics system could be broken.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And then we see guys come out with different technologies. They end up dead. And, you see mainstream scientists, they'll blatantly just ignore breakthroughs.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll chalk things up to being trivial when whole time.
That's what I hate. All that peer review shit. All that peer, like how, because you didn't look at what I got going on, you're going to tell me my shit is invalid. Nigga, what?
Time you look up government contracts and patents, because I just seen that Bob Lazar has several government contracts.
Man,
damn.
I met a guy.
And that makes me uncomfortable. It's like, yo,
he's supposed to be the whistleblower,
and he's got several government contracts.
Have you also seen Stephen Greer, the dude that's always talking about aliens?
Yes.
And they saying, what if he's a reptilian that's just trying to change the narrative?
And then they got documents that show that he may work for Mossad. They got.
That's what I was about to get to for sure. If he didn't bring it up, I was gonna bring it up. Stephen Greer is a psyop. It looks like. Not gonna lie, he's a full paid op for sure. Bugatti, what's the deal with my Supreme 9 Ether being? What's going on, loved one? You already know. Got these trap doors open. Get into it.
Photos of Stephen Greer in Israel working with these people.
For a lot of the people, man, we mentioned Mossad, man, and I think, man, with both of you being, y'all talk a lot about Mossad. I think it's important for y'all to explain exactly what is the agenda of Mossad. We mentioned them, but we never really, we these people live by a different grid, in a different grid system, and their practice, and they don't even look at the average human as even being human. They look at us like cattle, just so y'all know.
Absolutely.
And, just like cattle.
That's why everybody should get Linda Moulton Howe's book, Alien Harvest. Everybody should check that out. Linda Moulton Howe. I'm trying to get her on the show. Everybody check that out. But go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying, man. But
I was gonna ask you what would be an example that you would say of us being harvested like cattle.
Oh, easy. There's a term called Judas priest.
Okay.
And look at certain people that we've placed in industry, in the music industry.
Right.
You asking me, is Billy Carson a paid opposition? What you asking me?
You know, let's just say we got this guy, he's promoting. Well, first of all, let me tell you what a Judas goat is. A Judas goat is or sheep is the one that they put the bell on. How can 3 men on horses wrangle up 200 sheep? How's that possible? First of all, they have already studied. They know that the animals group together when animals are fearful. They all cling together. But then they got this one goat or sheep with the bell on his neck.
Nah, I don't think Billy Carson is the paid opposition. If he did, he wouldn't have got exposed like he did. Well, not exposed, but yeah, he got exposed a little bit. He was off on a little knowledge, but he was also right about the shit in Egypt. No, I think he's just an individual.
Neck. And so they start pushing everyone towards where? The slaughterhouse. And as soon as everybody runs and they follow that bell, they think that's the way to go. Everybody's grouping together out of fear.
Billy Carson don't got as much power as Stephen Greer. Stephen Greer is like on NBC and like PBS and shit like that.
This is why we have churches and gangs and all of this shit. Then as they get down right into the slaughterhouse, they open the side door.
Nah, Billy Carson, I know. You just gotta make sure you research what he's talking about.
They let the Judas go in, and the rest of the
he's damn near a con man.
People get led to slaughter. Look at some of our entertainers talking about drugs, alcohol, sex. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing this till the feds come, man. You don't want to see when the feds come.
Exactly.
They talking about getting high and using codeine and lean. They're not using codeine and lean.
Exactly.
These are all Judas goats. There's Sukiyana. I'm gonna need my coochie scratch and all that and do this, and I don't need no this and that. But guess what? She got a man at home.
I mean, yeah,
she got a man.
Look at Cardi B. She out there still trying to do striponomics and just fell down on stage.
Did she
last night? She fell down. She fell down in front of everybody. But
so the point I'm making is these people that are leading a lot of our people to slaughter. This is the
Nah, you're a little off on the numbers. Not 5 to 10, more like 20 to 30. And some things in technology 50 years in advance.
Message that we need to stand up against. These are the people, that's the message of the Musa. Who controls the music industry? Who controls TV and entertainment? Warner Brothers. Man, these people are very entrenched in our.
There's not even people in the government that's advanced. It's all the black projects and the deep state, the Raytheons, the DARPAs, the what's the other nigga? Raytheon, DARPA. And y'all know the other one.
This is psychological warfare, man. There's a war for minds and hearts.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, you got to combat this shit with the same forces they use.
You damn right.
Because
that's why we here.
In Israel, they believe Jesus burned in hell, and then in America, we had said God we trust, and then these two countries working together.
Right. So why?
Nah, you're good. You're still on point.
Why are they taking offense about ball being burnt?
Why everybody talking about XRP lately? You're the second person to ask me that. Why are you asking me that? First of all, why XRP is so important right now?
Can I get a pause on that?
Because I've been talking about that for years. Not like that, but yeah, I kind of been off it for a minute.
The way you said ball.
Hey, yo. I didn't put an S, but yeah, I feel it. No, but like right now, like Netanyahu got mad about the fact that he said that this is a sign of war because they're burning down the statue of Baal.
Because, bro, these boys play with the devil. Yes. And we got to declare war on this shit because, they got church.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about right now, the XRP is like on the uprise, but I think it's a false flag. There's a false flag going up right now because everybody knows it's trying to be switched over to crypto.
Satan showing up in high schools now.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And then, we see Trump saying he want to bring God back into schools, and I see why. Because if everybody think it's cool to sacrifice kids,
right?
What society do we have?
They eating kids,
powering up.
Like I don't even like talking about that, man, eating baby shit.
Man, but the one to me with the rabbi, they had that rabbi that came on. I don't know if y'all caught that transmission. The rabbi was talking about how.
Okay, yeah. If that's what you're talking about, okay, we understand. Okay, we understand thing. They definitely, like I said, I think it's a false flag. I think it's a false flag surge. I think they're pushing it up so they can have people confident about it, but they're already in works to move everything to crypto based and on the blockchain. So why would people? I don't know. That really kind of don't make sense. That's my outlook on it. I think it's a false flag push for sure.
How they slaughter
Yeah, he did. He said Ball was the name of his bank account.
the meat. Man, they say we've been eating humans forever, man. They say, man, they've been slaughtering humans and putting in the meat and sausage and all of the stuff that we eat from these companies that they own and stuff like that, man. And we eating actually other humans. They say it's almost impossible mathematically for enough animals to feed all of the humans that are on the earth.
Of course, we don't.
Well, if y'all seen the compilation I put together yesterday about the AI breaking down the how profitable, how smart it would be to use the ligaments and stuff of individuals to put in the scraps of the meat. Diabolical. I've been a vegetarian for 17 years though, so I ain't tripping.
We don't have enough. That's why we got GMOs and these.
Yeah, GMOs and especially in a country like America. Think about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure what we make up a very small percentage of the Earth's population, but we consume about 85% of its natural resources.
But
we waste more than any country in the world.
You posted something I seen before that was very interesting, talking about like the cemeteries. That there's not a lot of new cemeteries.
No.
So where are these bodies going?
Well,
y'all know it's 150,000 people that die in America a day. 150,000 people. Where are all these people going? That's a big ass number, y'all. 150,000 people a day.
If we eating these people, where are they going?
Well, that could be the fake cremation joint.
That could be
they cremated.
Did you see what happened in Papua New Guinea?
No.
The first time that the indigenous people seen white people, they killed them and cooked them and ate them. And they said they taste just like pigs.
Damn.
Wow. Man, speaking of pigs.
that?
Man, listen, I seen this, man. I had to take a screen. Can we put this on the screen too?
Well, the dude in the file said babies taste like cream cheese.
Man, I saw this online. I'm gonna go right in and right past it. Man, what is this, man? Somebody is selling pickled pig lips.
Pickled pig lips.
Nefarious work, definitely. All right, we about to go on the oh shit. We're about to go on the part. I'm gonna let this play a little bit.
Is that not a brand?
Pickled pig lips.
Pickled pig lips, everybody. Man, right now, 2026, there's a black motherfucker. Well, your ass still a coon, man. If I see any niggas, that's why your pineal gland is calcified.
On that note, we gonna close out, man. Pickled pig lips is crazy.
Pig lips is crazy.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. We appreciate, man. Man. Great segment, man. I love y'all dearly, man. I just want to start off with my message to our people, man. My message to our people, man, is man, the only thing that's gonna save us is love, man. And if the three of us could be an example, man, of that, you know, man. And we the three of us genuinely are friends to each other before this internet shit. You know what I mean? And we come together. This shit is unscripted.
No.
Man, all of us are creators in our own right.
For sure.
A lot of people don't know that, you know, that you and I are real film producers, writers, and directors. And man, this is and our friend here and my friend before this internet, man, is a star, man, and one of the brightest minds I ever know, man. I always want to give him his salutations, man.
Brother.
And so together, man, our chemistry works because it's not based on agenda, man. It's based truly in love, man. And I like to say, man, I love you boys.
Love you too, brother.
Love you too, brother, man. And seriously, love is.
Remember, all money ain't good money, slow motion better than no motion. I had another interview for us, but I goddamn lost it. But don't trip, I'm about to get it right back. Don't even trip. I got something for us in the meantime. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. You know, episode 121 for sure. The best channel on YouTube by far. We stronger together. Remember that. Facts are stranger than fiction. There's a whole lot of strange, nefarious shit going on. For sure.
And then you start to connect some dots.
Do I believe in cremation? Uh, yeah, I do for sure. Is there some weird shit with glitter and shit being involved? Yeah, so I don't, yeah, but cremation, yeah, that happens.
Shots. Like a lot of these powerful Jewish dudes be gay.
True.
And in a lot of the places where they're so-called native land, the legal marriage age is like 9 years old for women.
In Iceland, you can be 13. The legal age is 13 in Iceland. That's weird.
I think that's strange. But, you know, they just raised the law for marriage to 18 in Afghanistan. But
Garrett, what's the deal?
due to outrage, they just dropped it down to 9 years old. I believe that there's some type of information that has been sequestered by powerful groups, and they've sold us out. The regular people, they've sold us out by doing deals under the table with these entities. Because every time we pull up on one of these dudes that's doing all of this heinous things to kids, they rich. They rich, and their family is piecing together money to come up with the money to hire us. So, you know,
Obama just did an interview. Y'all want to watch that shit? He did an interview with Brian Tyler Cohen. Got 3.9 million views in a day. He was talking about aliens and some other shit. The Trump 8 video.
Sometimes we gotta go out for pro bono. Just because, like, if it's so extreme, okay, well, if we can make an immediate impact, just try to compensate us later. Half the time, we don't even get paid because, you know, it'll be a single mom. You know, her life savings is $5,000. I'm not going to take this lady last $5,000.
Wow.
But if I can save a soul in the meantime, I'm going to do it. I don't believe that everybody we see is a typical human being. Like, anybody see the video of the lady who flipped out on the airplane because she seen somebody's face change?
Yeah.
I call them crocodiles. He changed. She had the alligator head.
Nah, I mean, but you know what? That's the thing, though. I've also realized this too, though, right? Nobody knows what happens to them after they go. Like, you have no control over it. So you can say you want something done, but you don't have no idea what's going to happen. I've been came to that conclusion. No clue. No matter what will you have written in, no matter what living trust, no matter what dead man switch you got, no matter what, you cannot control what happens to you after you go.
These type of things is taking place. My question is, how do we fight it? Because they got the game rigged. How do we fight it? How do we defeat it? Because for me, as somebody who's got combat specialized abilities, you think about it, that's good news to me to hear that, oh, okay, the angels got to eat. Okay. So, you know, I've had guys tell me that I worked with the ex-military dudes. They say we have fossilized remains of the gods. What does that mean?
Wow.
The man said to my face, he said, we have fossilized remains of the gods. Yeah, your gods that you all worship, we've got fossilized remains of them. So how flesh and blood are they? That's my question, because, you know, I didn't went up against some pretty rough, scary dudes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because what people don't know is, you know, there are two groups in my country that harbor the most pedophiles and the most serial killers. That's the Amish community, and that's the truck driving community. In the truck driving community alone, there are 450 active suspects that are suspected of being serial killers.
I didn't know that. 450 is crazy.
Wow.
And more than half of them commit sex crimes in the process of committing these murders.
Whoa.
Now, when you think about this, it's almost as if they doing a deal with somebody.
2,900 cemeteries per state. There's enough. There's 150,000 people dying a day. Doesn't matter. What are you talking about? It's not. That doesn't make sense. Oh, that math didn't math. I just saw that comment. 2,900 cemeteries, and the ones in my city, they're full. Like I've seen, like it's like 6 or 7 in my city. They're all full. You got to get buried somewhere else. You got to get buried like 3 or 4 cities over.
Do you get approached? Because I've been approached before. You know, I guess I approached him. Should I tell you about the dude I seen in the suit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now this right here, now, I don't have an unlimited amount of stories. You know, everything that I've been telling people took place over a 16-year period when I was working as a bodyguard.
Right.
Now, every weekend we had a client who liked to party in downtown Chicago. It's a beautiful place. If everybody ever been, if you want to go, check it out. A lot of nice restaurants, beautiful landscape, residential, commercial, architecture is amazing. But the city have a dark side to it. You know, trouble will come find you anywhere. Thus, the need for us.
Right.
It's called the Dana Hotel, located on 660 North State Street. Now, I was in my hustle man mode because, you know, I've been being a bodyguard and I'm seeing how much promoters are making for booking talent, selling tickets. I'm like, all right, I need to.
Oh, 2,900 per state. Okay. I don't know about that.
Try to find somebody who can match me on some money. You know, we can book some rappers, get some.
Well, I didn't been all up and down my mind, and it ain't that many. It's definitely not.
And throw some good events. I see a guy at a bar, real cocky dude. I could tell by his suit that he had money. He had a custom tailored suit, Tom Ford suit. I know that's about 10, 11,000 just for that suit. Things I learned, you know, when you going with rich people to the store, you watching how things take place.
Yeah.
They judge people. You know about this. They judge you off this type of stuff in these different industries. You know, like I've seen guys spend their last 20,000 to look rich, and then, yo, big man, look, pay the bill for me, and I got you. I'm like, okay, we ain't gonna do all of that. You feel? We're not doing all of that. So I get to the bar area. Anybody who knows me, I like to drink a Guinness. I have me a Guinness, a couple, and I kick back and chill.
We'll pray for you, man.
I cut down the drinking a whole lot, though. Like,
Yeah.
I done cut down the drinking a lot. You know, I got a health as well.
Amen.
Now, and then somebody told me that you cannot call for God in an altered state. And I started to believe that because I'm like, man, it's a bad time right now. And if I was sober, it probably wouldn't have been as bad. So I take my sobriety a lot serious now, more serious now. Now, in this instance, I'm ordering the beer. Me and bro tired. We had just been on the road. We had to drive back down from Milwaukee, which is about 2-hour drive outside Chicago. We get to the bar, and I always wear my cross chain. And what's strange about this, whenever I go on one of these syndicated TV shows, they tell me I have to tuck my chain in. I have it on video. When they was on Pierce Morgan, they tucked my chain in. I had to untuck it. Hold on. We not doing that. This guy looks at my chain. He make a smug look, like he didn't like what he was saying. And then my homie Dugar, free my boy, you know, he be back soon. That's my right hand man. He went on retrieval, went bad. Hopefully we're gonna work that situation out.
We'll pray for him too.
For sure. Please get some prayers up for Dugar. For sure, that's my brother.
Yes, sir.
And not often do I think about my firearm when I'm having a confrontation with somebody, because verbal de-escalation is always my first priority. You know, I never want to have to put my hands and feet on nobody if I don't have to. With this guy, though, he was looking at me like I was beneath him. And I'm trying to talk business with him, and he keep looking at my chain. I'm like, man, screw this guy, I'm thinking. But he started to make me uncomfortable, though, because he was sizing me up. I'm looking like, man, this dude sizing me up, he must know something that I don't know. But here was the thing. He had the most piercing blue eyes I ever saw. White dude, gray tailored suit, blonde hair. Looked like he could be like on an Abercrombie magazine or something like that. He was making me feel weird, making me feel uncomfortable. So subconsciously, I think to myself, where is my firearm? Well, I got my book bag and I got my little bag like this. But I don't like having my firearm on my person when I'm going into public places like this because it don't have a safety. Somebody can bump me and it can go off. I'm thinking to myself, where is my gun? He responds to me with his words. You wouldn't dare pull out something like that in a place like this.
Whoa.
He responded to me by what I thought with his words. That spooked me. So my homie Dugar, he like, hey, he say Gordo, it's my other nickname. Gordo. I don't like him. And Dugar is a lion. You feel me? He don't fear nothing or nobody.
Yeah.
You know, if he's stuck in a room with a bear, pray for the bear. Straight up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
you done seen bro in the
this-
gray suit? The nigga in the gray suit is real? I wouldn't doubt it.
This set off a series of events for us though, because we ended up getting away from this dude, but then we seen him on our flight we seen him in Vegas. We see him in Vegas. He got like the same fit.
He about to say you seen him
It's
at
like
the
100
airport, I think. You seen him at the airport? Tricky.
5 degrees. We at the marquee pool party. He walk up on us. He said, "What are you doing here? This is my area." And he just, you know, we started talking. So we started gangbanging with him. Like, man, you know, F you. You feel me? We not trying to hear none of that. Then my homie said, he said, bro, he got that same suit on from a couple days ago. Why do we have a suit on out here and it's so hot? Then we seen the man again on our flight back to Chicago. And he was just looking at us and we looking at him.
He was tracking.
This is something I couldn't
He definitely was keeping track.
explain because I never ever experienced nothing like that.
And mind you, this nigga BH is 6'5", however 300 something pounds. You gotta feel for a minute to make him feel weird. From Chicago to make him feel weird.
Now,
Ain't even putting that much on him, but that size alone for a nigga to even just play with you.
people be saying like, man, have you ever met the devil? Like, I felt like
I'm trying to formulate all my questions because a lot of my questions for this nigga on Wednesday is gonna be like more in depth about certain shit he done spoke about already. You feel me? I'm just asking about the next level to the conversation. Everybody double tap that screen. Let's get to 50 likes real quick. Hit that like button.
we met like somebody that I guess channeled him. And channeling is something that's trending right now in America, where people are channeling things, and when they do that, the lights is flickering, cameras stop working, and then those people end up crashing out, doing something ridiculous, setting their car on fire, setting their house on fire, driving into lakes. That's going on. And I'm trying to tell people, like, I don't think y'all understand. Y'all playing with forces that are a lot more advanced than you are.
Exactly.
And if you allow that into your physical body, it could take over you. My question for y'all is, because, you know, I'm new to this aspect of the world because, you know, I try to stay in the physical world, but, you know, the day I realized, I say, man, you know, the bulletproof vest ain't worked too good today. It ain't worked too good.
Yeah.
I gotta have some other weapons in my
arsenal.
So my question would be for y'all is, how do you combat that force especially if it's aware of you?
Very good question. Let me start by saying the Dana Hotel and Spa Chicago, I just checked it out online, right?
Okay.
Went through a few of the pictures.
Okay.
And one of the pictures that stood out for me is this photo right here. Look on the pillar right there. We're gonna show it on the screen.
Well, let's say Leviathan on there.
Yes, sir.
We were just talking. See, that's why you got to tune in to Life is Spiritual. Wow. I ain't never met nobody as cold as you with this.
It says Leviathan.
Spiritual warfare, definitely. I got that as a hashtag.
Wow.
So
it all boils down to the same
660.
660 North State Dana Hotel.
North State Dana Hotel. This is it right here. Eurostar's Magnificent Mile Hotel, Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's the new name of it.
Hotel and Spa, Chicago. Yep. Speaking of spa, that seems to be a satanic strategy, because wherever you find a spa where people are getting massages and stuff like, and especially now in East Africa, actually, I think this is all over Africa now, but after you get a haircut, they start giving people massages and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
they'll have
new.
ladies. Yeah.
I didn't experience that till I got here.
Yeah, they'll have ladies giving men massages. I think that's suspect because they're also running prostitution rings behind the barbershop, behind the spa, behind the, come and get your nails done, come and get your feet done. But at the same time, there are other services available. And I think that's the method that the enemy is using to pull in a lot of men. But yeah, this location, it's amazing to see that they have.
Why would the Leviathan be even
like?
Why is that relevant for this hotel? They don't even have a pool.
With what you are explaining, life, like we are spirits in our body, and spirits also want to find a full expression through our bodies. And
a Ouija board is a direct pathway to channel demons.
Right.
But they selling it as a children's toy. It goes back to the attack on kids again. Somebody is demanding this. Who is that?
Satan.
And his minions, right?
Yes.
Because he definitely got minions, because I've seen it. So, the Catholic prayer is Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now unto the hour of our death. Amen. Being in Catholic schools, they got the best football programs in the city. So, they kept us in Catholic schools for a little while. Now, I kept in contact with Father Brinken and some other guys because, my crew, we do outreach, give out turkeys in the neighborhood, stuff like that. Now, after we seen the dude with the suit, dude God kept telling me, look, man, we got to go to the confession. I'm like, bro, I'm not really trying to go down to the confessional because, dude God like to drink. You feel me? And I'm like, bro, it's disrespectful to go down there with your styrofoam cup, with your Hennessy in. We're not about to do that. He said, man, they said the church accepts, come as you are. We accept you as you are. Whatever, I ain't gonna argue with him. We get down there. The whole confessional box thing was kind of creepy to me because you can't see who you talking to.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm telling him, I said, don't say nothing too crazy up in there, bro, because you feel he might call the police, man. Don't say nothing too crazy in there.
Yeah.
So, I'm ear hustling on the outside. So it's another person who work at the cathedral. He like a security guard who stay there overnight, but people want to come for late night prayer and stuff like that. So he comes in. I'm sitting on the back pew, and he says, "Is that your buddy in there talking to the Father?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "He's been in there for quite a while."
I'm like, yeah, man, you know, that's what he wanted to do. He got something he wanted to get off his chest. But for me, I'm concerned about this though, because you know, at this time, you know, we got one foot in the street, and we got 1 foot walking in the light. You feel we was making our conversion at this point, and I'm concerned because it's like, man, my boy been drinking. Like he can go up in there and say something incriminating. You feel? I'm worried about this, so I'm like, all right. So I get closer to the box, and as I'm getting closer to the box, the security guard says, hey, just stick around, talk to the father. You know, he might have a job for you guys. You guys work as bodyguards, right? You guys do security. I'm like, yeah, you guys licensed? Yeah, we got an armed license and everything. So he showed us like this manifesto from the Vatican. And he broke down to us how he was a trained exorcist. I don't even like talking about this because I like to think that any room that I go into, I have a plan to keep everybody safe. I have a plan so if something happens that we can escape. And I have a plan, a contingency plan to make sure that I make it back home to my family. Now, this experience changed me a lot. This was like the final strike for me. Like, all right, you know, it's time to start holding my homies accountable. It's time to start making more of an impact in my community because what's at stake is literally our actual souls.
Absolutely.
Because this was a tumultuous time right here. These are very austere circumstances because we ended up getting invited to come with the father on an actual exorcism. What people don't know is when a father goes out on an exorcism, he has a staff with him. Not a physical staff, but he has a team. You know, he has security. He has somebody there, usually a nun that's trained with CPR and medical. And he has another person there to reinforce his word. Because
exorcisms are strange. How can you explain that?
Apparently some demons are stronger than others. And they play tricks. And they can jump from one body to the next body.
Yeah.
And they can jump from one body to the next body. Now, I don't really talk about this, but I feel like it needs to be said. They put a lot of things in movies to try to sensationalize it.
Yeah.
So we don't think it's real. But in all actuality, they are serving these beings.
Exactly.
Now, peep this. We drive to East Chicago, Indiana. So it's right outside Chicago, right before you. It's about 40-minute drive. We get there. It starts to rain. Just like
Sheikah, what's going on? Shout out to you. Everybody double tap that screen. Hit that like button for me. Let's get to 50 likes. Remember, Big Homie CC interview Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to go live earlier this week to try to make sure the algorithm on point.
Like in the movies, you feel? So I'm like, man, it's raining, it's thunderstorming. And, you know, we in the church van. And I'm like, man, we in this slow van. Like, we got our drinks in the car. You feel? We don't got no. So whole time they giving us, we're so proud of you guys for not drinking today, et cetera, et cetera. The whole time I had a little flask tucked inside my jacket. We get into the house. They got this little lady. I'm not gonna call it a girl because the things that she was saying and doing, it's not something a little girl gonna do. You feel me? Like, you know, she doing like this, licking between her fingers, and it's a kid.
Oh no!
So my homie like, hey boy, she wild as hell. What's wrong with this girl? I said, oh, just chill. My homie don't understand exactly what an exorcism is. He think it's just a normal retrieval. We going to go help somebody. After the first 20, 30 seconds, we stood outside the door. The father turned around and tell us, If you are an absolute believer in God, you stop right here. You don't go no further. I'm like, man, I know he's real. You feel me? Like, I know what I'm doing here. Like, come on, we with it.
Yeah.
So he look at my homie Duga. Duga, like, man, as long as I got my gun and my cup, I'm good.
Oh man.
So he's like, you're not bringing a gun in here. She said, you can't fight this with guns.
Exactly.
So you know what it's like, bro. When everybody got that one homie who got to learn things his own way.
Yeah.
You feel, and that's usually the hard way. So I'm like, all right, bro, just chill. You feel me? Follow my lead. We gonna see what's going on here.
Oh, they got this silly ass music in the background.
Leave the blink in the car. He said, "Now, bro, I don't know without my gun." I said, "Bro, please for me." Now I know he probably left his one in the car, but he always keep the one on his ankle. I'm not even gonna bring that up. I know he got that. So far, so good. Now when we get inside, the little girl is sitting with her back facing us in the chair, Indian style. Now, the father is walking up real apprehensive. I always have a rule, don't underestimate nothing or nobody. 5 pounds of pressure, all it takes to knock somebody unconscious.
Wow.
A tablespoon of water is enough water to drown.
Wow.
People don't know these, but this is facts. So, for him to get called for the exorcism, it have to be called down from the Vatican themselves to approve it. Now, what people don't know is the Vatican over the last 5 years have added the most exorcists ever in the history of the Vatican.
Like, why would he? How can like? All right, so certain stories is like, how can you make this shit up? I mean, you can, but like, how? Like, you might as well just make a movie.
Because they say demon possession has went up 2,000%.
Wow.
Now, this is when things started to take a weird turn because it's abnormally cold in this house. And, normally I'm always sweating. But I'm in there freezing. I'm like, man, what? It's cold in here. Like this, the whole scene was just strange. The little girl, we look away, we turn around. Now she's standing up in the chair looking at us. She stepped down off the chair. He said, hey, come take a seat. Jan says hi. Jan is my grandmother's name.
Oh.
It's no way that this child could know anything. And mind you, at this point, my grandmother had passed. So it took me to a moment where I had a religious
Dead homies, including sci-fi, everything. That shit for sure be based off some facet of actuality.
This person tell me that psychics aren't talking to your dead relatives. They're speaking to demons, impersonating them.
Exactly.
So I thought about that at this moment. So now I'm looking like, you're not talking to my grandmother because she could talk to anybody here. It's gonna be me. It's not gonna be you.
Yeah.
This way it get wild at. She grabbed the whole chair by herself. There's no way this little girl could pick up the chair, grab the whole chair, swing the chair at the father. He grabbed it. So he looking at me. He's like, "You want to help here?" Something like, "Damn, okay." So I'm struggling for a chair from a child. This is impossible. Okay. I'm glad she decided to put the chair down. You feel me? Because I couldn't get the chair from her. So then she finally does sit down. Now he got this cup and he's dipping his hands in the cup and he's splashing it with the water. And she having a negative reaction to this. And a lot of the words she was saying, I can't repeat on here because it was sexually graphic, disgusting things, asking, did we want certain sexual favors? You know, this was a hard one for me to digest, because when I knew for a fact this was actual evil at work, I always wear hoodies, and I like drawstring hoodies. She grabbed my strings on my hoodie, wrapped it around, and was pulling me closer to her on this chair. When I shouldn't, in all actuality, I should have been able to just stand up and she would have rose up because of my weight and her weight. I couldn't move her or the chair.
Whoa.
I don't get scared, or I don't.
I gotta ask about this. I have to ask about this. I gotta make sure I gotta write this down.
Get nervous. My mom always says, son, all hell breaking loose and you just like ice water. That's my gift. Everybody got their gift. But in this situation, all of the tools that I was trained to use against an enemy don't apply. And I was afraid because, all right, do got jobs to make sure I don't die. This is a child that is overpowering grown people. You know, I don't know enough Bible verses by heart to be able to pick the right one. If bro was there, if Bamboo was there, I would have been in good hands. You feel? We would have been all right. But, so it's just like, man, what do we do? So the father turns around. He says, tell him to step outside. He tell Dugas to step outside because I know what Dugas is thinking right now. You feel me? And then the killer part was, the little girl says, you gonna give me a shot of that mother effing drink? She knew I had the flask of liquor on me. So I'm like, oh, I gotta change my ways. Because how is this possible? The only other time I seen anything like this was in a movie, and they painted it as if it was fiction.
Right.
I ended up going on 2 more, and I said I'd never do it again. Until, you know, I would do it again, but, you know, I would really have to get my lingo up with being able to call on the right verses at the right time. Because that's what the father was doing. Like, she would do something and he would have a response for it. And then I guess he got her to say, like, the name of whatever being was possessing her. And I'll never forget how the left hand was pretty much always like in a shaking motion. So till this day, I look for that. If I go someplace, I'm getting a weird vibe, I just sit back in an ominous place and I look to see if I see that hand shaking. Cause bro, it's like, I gotta try to find something, bro. Because that scared me, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm 6'6", 400 pounds. I couldn't pull.
He's 6'6". I said 6'5". Fuck around and find out for sure.
A little kid off of a chair.
How old is she?
But I think if you are really confident in your mental capacity, your mental awareness, you don't let shit like drugs overtake you or like certain things. Because I know niggas who took certain pills and shit and lost their freaking mind. But I feel, yeah, it's times where the nigga can just overpower it mentally.
Who's she?
11.
Oh,
whoa,
man.
11 years old. I'm talking about my drawstrings that pulled my hoodie so tight, it started to like restrict my breathing. So I'm like, hold on, I gotta use some strap. Hold on, that didn't work. And you know, it was discouraging because you know I consider myself a formidable opponent for anybody. We going toe to toe. It's a kid, and then my moral compass is I'll never harm a child. But this child ain't normal. When she said, am I gonna give her a shot of the MF and liquor? that stuck with me to this day. Like, and I never even told this whole story in completion till right now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I never told the whole, because you know, bro, I don't like when somebody giving their testimony and you see people making little faces like, oh man, I don't believe that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So in this environment, I can put that type of information out there. So my question about this is, would you go on an exorcism?
Yeah, we have prayed for people who were manifesting demons.
Really?
Yeah, but we don't have conversations with them.
Break that down, because I'm watching the conversation take place, like, and I'm like, man, like,
you see, Catholicism, the Catholic belief system is completely different from those who are born again.
Okay.
From those who are saved. Right? It's they all say they're Christians, but the Catholic system is completely different.
They do a lot of little rituals too.
Yeah. The Vatican, as far as we are concerned, the Vatican is actually the seat of divination the world over. It is the seat of divination, meaning that it is a facade of Christ, but on its inside, it is filled with idolatry. Okay, so what they do, they plaster the veneer of Christ on the outside, but on the inside, the ancient Babylonian religions of sun worship and moon worship are still there. All right, so that's why you'll see the Pope holding what they call the Eucharist or the monstrous, and it looks like a sun, right?
For sure.
And as he's walking with it, everybody's bowing down. It is still the worship of the sun god, but they disguise it with all these names like the monstrous, like the Eucharist, like the Blessed Sacrament, and all of these things to disguise what they're really doing. But the commandments make it easy to be able to discern between one thing and another. For instance, the commandments give you, the direct instructions. You shall not bow down yourself to any god other than me. It's in Exodus chapter 20. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children and the children's children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So what is he saying? He's commanding us not to bow down before any idols, before any statues, before anything. In fact, let me just pull it up because it's easier if I just read it directly so that people can read along with me, because that's what God really wants. Exodus chapter 20 from verse 1, and God spake all these words. Now, this is when the children of Israel had just left Egypt. They're in the wilderness and out.
What up? What's going on, you guys? Off the grid.
Before we get up out of here, we gonna get to the blackout theory and a couple mystery death theories before we get up out of here. Shout out to the community. Double tap that like button. It's Sunday. Everybody kicking back and enjoying the content.
A lot longer time than we have.
Shout out to the 450 people that subbed up this week. The community growing, about to hit 4K.
Right.
So
and that's the thing. Like we showed that on last stream, you guys. So China has unveiled their new cable cutting technology, and China's been flexing a lot.
A lot of flexing. It's a lot of flexing.
Since Trump has been in office, they've been doing a lot of stuff. I got to show you some other shit.
A lot of flexing from China.
Yeah, check this out. So this is crazy. So this is from China as well. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. This is wild.
Let's check this out.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the crosses myself.
Look at this. Bro, what are we talking about? This robot is doing karate and...
Now, what's the update on the Boston Dynamics robot? They had a pretty advanced program they were doing with robotics.
I just feel like because it's idolizing something that he died on, that don't make sense. Like, what sense does that make? In my opinion.
Powered by AI.
That's spooky. I
don't know what bro opinion or he don't.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because you automatically know they got to make this to be. It's got to be able to be a war fighting machine.
Look at this.
For any government to approve, it's got to be able to be a war fighting machine.
This is crazy.
Run.
Okay, so we're in the same type of time. It's like that's idol worship in a way.
Yeah, wait, hold on. It's loading up.
And my original reason
this thing running.
It's for sure idol worship, and excuse me, he died on it. So why would I be glorifying that? That don't make sense. Like, that was my reason when I was coming up.
Tumbling, doing, kung fu. What is happening right now?
Oh, you don't think he died on the cross? Well, why not? Just asking.
Yeah, look at this. That's smooth. Look at this.
That's his shit lagging. That's not
He's crawling. This is where we're at, you guys.
This is the thing this is my whole problem with this is if you continue to develop technology that makes human beings expendable, where does that put the majority of our society?
On UBI. Universal Basic Income, you guys, is coming. Let me explain. This
is why you gotta have the American Post button.
Yeah. We'll get the button. We'll get the button.
That's the perfect. Let's go. Yes, we gotta. Okay. Say less.
We're gonna get it.
Thank you to everybody in the chat for tuning in.
Yeah.
You think he was hung? That's fair.
Yes.
We just getting rolling. We figured everything out. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for all the love. Share the live.
Yes, please do. Share the live. And then go to the Patreon too, you guys. If you guys don't have the link, I'll drop the link in the chat. But everybody's going on UBI, you guys. Universal Basic Income. So
doesn't have to go like that because half the workforce is going to get put out of business.
Yeah, 40 million jobs in the next 12 months is going to be affected or completely wiped out by AI.
If you're not talented, man, if you haven't honed your craft, like if you haven't put yourself it's time to put yourself in a certain position. It's time to reskill.
Reskill is the word of the year. It's the word for the next 2-3 years. You have to. So UBI, Universal Basic Income, is where the government becomes your daddy. They pay you a certain amount of money to do nothing, to sit on your ass and to just exist. That's what UBI is. Okay?
This is Minority Report.
Minority Report. That's what it is. And I always say, they always put it in the movie.
Wait, in Minority Report, they had Universal Basic Income? It was tested in Stockton? I'm from Northern Cali. I don't remember that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't from Stockton, but I felt like I would have heard that. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Movies.
Literally put it in the movies. That's shocking to me.
So not only that, do you remember a movie called Demolition Man?
One of my favorite movies ever.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Now, in Demolition Man, Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, they wake up in the future to a cop and a renegade,
Yep.
The year is, I forgot what year it is. Let's see the year they wake up in.
93 is what year it came out.
They wake up in 2032, which is not far from now, from cryogenic frozen cryogenic state. Okay. So in this movie, you guys, okay, you guys remember this movie? This movie is happening right now.
Break it down.
In the movie, the haves and the have-nots, everybody is above who has, a nice peaceful life.
Facts.
Everybody underground was, outcasts and trash and just, people who didn't belong in society.
People
right?
who they consider to be peasants.
Peasants, right? Okay.
Cut from a different cloth. I didn't know you was in the South Bay for sure, brother.
Doesn't this look like a
Oh wait,
Tesla?
That looks just like the automated car they got.
Doesn't it look like a Tesla? Come on.
sis, my bad.
And the only restaurant that survived all the restaurant wars was what? Do you remember the movie?
I don't remember that part.
Taco Bell. Now, Taco Bell. What did they just roll out? They rolled out a TED Talks style rollout where they're talking about, let me put event. Let's put event. Look at this. They put out a whole event. And I'm like, where is Taco Bell getting all this money from? Look at this. This looks like TED Talks. Does it not? Look at this. Let me blow it up. These dudes had a full-on TED Talk style for Taco Bell's new menu.
And people bought tickets for this? Or
Yes. They were unveiling like new flavors, the Baja Midnight flavor, which I did the conspiracy of, Mountain Dew.
Where does this leave? What type of lifestyle you live? So Taco Bell, that important to you? It's like a Friday night?
Yes. So get this.
You taking your girl there, bro?
Yeah. How are they doing this, right? So not only they did this, but they're showing like the new flavors and new, taco this and whatever that. They also have a bar too. That they have called I think it's called Taco Bell Cantina.
Taco Bell Cantina.
I believe it's called that.
So they turned it into a bar and grill?
Yes. They got one in Hollywood. Yes, Taco Bell.
So is Taco Bell like crossing over?
Yes.
What's going on?
They're serving goulet.
They serve cheers up to the members, man.
Look at this. Taco Bell Cantina.
We got to get goulet in the Taco Bell Cantina.
Look at this. It's like a bar. They're serving drinks.
So we could pull up there and kick it at the Taco Bell Cantina.
Yeah, and they're rolling out like lounges and all types of stuff, right? So I'm like, damn, didn't that happen in Demolition Man, where they're just like advancing?
That's a fact.
And like it's getting kind of weird. And then going back to the movie Demolition Man, you couldn't cuss in society. Remember that? You couldn't cuss in society. Remember, like he's doing this right here.
Like that Chinese social credit score.
Yes. Remember that? So in the movie, you cuss, you get a fine.
Okay.
We can't say, I guess on here we can, kill. You got to say unalive.
Unalive. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got to say, RAPE. You got to say grape. You got to say all these different things, right? So that's very reminiscent of this. Like you can't say certain words anymore.
Right? Due to
censorship.
Net censorship. My concern is this though. We've seen things we never seen before the year 2020 and up until now. It seems that during COVID, a lot of Silicon Valley companies was able to make breakthroughs. And up until now we're seeing these humanoid AI-powered bots get made.
Mm-hmm.
It's never good when one dominating species encounters a less advanced species. It's never good for the less advanced species, really.
Pause real quick. I got to answer Carrington. He said, how do you Cash App or send bread to y'all? You got a Cash App?
Yeah, we gotta put it in the we're gonna put it on the screen.
We'll put it on the screen. So if you guys want to donate, appreciate you.
They can make super chats and shit. But
yeah, we can do a super chat. Yeah, you can definitely donate. We'll do how about we do a Cash App for Off the Grid or something?
Yeah, hell yeah, we'll make it Off the Grid Cash App.
We can do that. if you guys want to get that information,
get a business option
now. Yeah. So we'll do that. Appreciate it. But go ahead.
Right. So the problem is, I just feel like a large swath of the population is setting itself up for another pandemic, for something that's going to be able to thin population, because without that UBI, the streets is going to be.
Book of Eli, great movie. I'm dropping a conspiracy theory compilation. Am I going to do it after this? I'll probably drop it in the morning. I might drop one after this, and I'm gonna drop one in the morning. I already dropped one for y'all run it up for me, so I can have a smooth transition with this channel. Unless I just gotta turn the other one into it.
It'll be crazy work.
And even Elon was talking about UBI, but he called it universal high basic income. So he's even talking about it too.
It's gotta happen.
I think he may be behind it. I think that he wants that type of society, like Demolition Man, towards like haves and have-nots. Because you have like Starlink, you have his cars, you have his Neuralink.
So, like, is the 1% not going to get basic income? Or like, is it just going to be the people who are not the 1%? How does that work?
Yeah, you know.
Or with everybody, no matter what your bank account, what your net worth was, get it?
Oh, you gotta understand something. Elon is jaded as well, though. Like the way he was treated growing up in South Africa, you know, he was viciously attacked and beaten several times. You know, you see him speaking out against certain injustice.
Elon was also riding in Rolls Royces and shit as a kid too. His pops had chili.
That he feels are taking place against people in South Africa by the people that are native to that land. So you see all that going on. You can tell he kind of jaded by that, you know. I just feel like we're in a dangerous place right now because the pandemic came and then apparently the antivirus killed more people. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, we'll say allegedly, but there is something very off with the jab. We'll say that. And
many people had heart attacks. So many people got blood clots from that.
Cardiac arrest.
And it was proof.
My moms and pops got that job. I'm hella mad, but ain't nothing wrong with them. No, that's the wonderful thing. Nothing from that directly that I've heard of.
Proven that it caused these issues. So how is it that the guy Fauci, are we gonna see him be held accountable? You think we'll see that?
Well, I know.
Ooh, if it was based off AI's calculations, that'll be nefarious. Unfortunate, damn.
Trump was trying to pull back the pardon.
Yeah, I gotta buy that Cash Rules Global merch. Get me going.
Pardon or something, because get this.
What?
Trump was saying that the signatures that Joe Biden was doing was actually by an automated pen, which technically isn't him. So he was saying all the executive orders that he was signing are null and void. Yeah.
How is this possible in 2025? How is this possible?
See, the thing is, though,
you not lying. Dion has been falling apart since he took the jab. For sure, dirt bike.
Trump knows that's not the real Joe Biden.
He definitely does.
He knows that's not the real Joe Biden.
Because how do your ears move?
How does your whole chin like reconstruct? And your eye color change?
What the fuck? So the new thing I've been hearing, damn. So the new thing I've been hearing is Jim Carrey was playing Joe Biden, and his signature was the fallen shit. Jim Carrey's signature is falling like retardedly.
Yeah, that's weird.
And Biden was doing the same thing, like when he failed 3 times walking up the airplane thing.
Look at Hold on. Let's go down the Joe Biden rabbit hole real quick.
Yeah, let's go down it. Because I'm new to it.
Let's check this out.
I just thought he was sick.
You mean to tell me Let's see if we can find a side-by-side picture. Let's see. Come on, y'all. That's the same guy?
Oh shit!
That's the same guy? Ain't no way.
That's actually nuts.
His head bigger.
How does your chin get bigger?
His chin is different.
His head is bigger.
Forehead.
His nose, his eye color changed.
Yeah,
He completely changed.
His
He doesn't even sound the same.
His ears is different. This is nefarious.
His earlobes. So Trump knows this, you guys. And look up the Illuminati card game, the imposter card. It depicts this very clearly. There's a movie called, I'm telling you, I'll go crazy with the movies, bro.
Break it.
Yeah, unfortunately, shout out to a coworker. Rest in paradise for sure. The jab, damn, they was pushing that shit so hard. It came out faster than anything in life.
Now, because it's been too many similarities. There's too many things for it to be a coincidence. And then, especially when you know that certain people in Hollywood get read into programs and get debriefed about stuff.
There's a movie called Dave in 1993. Okay? It's about this guy who has an imposter and he becomes president. This is in the movie. This is in the movie, you guys.
Well, you know, every president has doubles, right? So,
yes, they said that. So look, a political comedy starring Kevin Kline, yes, as a lookalike president.
Wow.
By President Bill Mitchell, who is recruited to impersonate him after the president suffers a stroke.
So that means they'll damn near like take somebody and put him in that place.
Yes. Come on.
And now you the president now.
Why would they make a movie about this?
You have to run again. You have to run as him and everything.
They always got to show you in the movies because the Department of Defense has a movie entertainment department.
Jim Carrey been trying to tell the truth. Man, see, I used to think that, right? Until I seen his picture at this birthday party. And he had some people who is not looked at in the highest light, especially with these e-files coming out. Yeah, he had them at his birthday party. The people that were, that we think is in the Matrix, they definitely was at his birthday party. So I don't know. He might be part of the program also.
Department in the Pentagon. It's called the Entertainment Media Fund.
Now Mel Gibson, he's definitely out the Matrix for sure. Mel Gibson been trying to put us on.
Look it up. They work closely with Hollywood script writers, producers. They take things in and out of movies. They depict certain things. Okay? So they do all this.
Well,
Somebody said, "Oh snap!"
The Department of Defense pay for Amazon. They pay for Iron Man, all the Iron Mans. They pay for
a black
Captain America, of course.
Blackout, you called it. I did.
That's what they called it. Shout out to Maverick Pro for being on point. Got to connect the dots out here.
Somebody said, "Is he alive or is that a clone?"
That's a clone.
That's a clone, y'all. It's either a clone or a body double, like a stand-in, like this movie. Why doesn't he only pardon his son? Somebody said they even misspelled Biden's name in tweets on purpose for optics. Interesting. Interesting.
They're trying to make it seem like it's him that's doing the tweet.
But that's why Trump is coming after him, saying, "Hey, you had an automated pen. That's not really him."
Sleepy Joe.
Yes, sir. They said, "Big homie, when you come into NO, someone needs to find Shaka Zulu staff." Who's that?
They want Shaka Zulu staff is like some, well, the guy from the Zulu tribe, Shaka the King.
Okay.
And then like his shaft is like some legendary voodoo shit. Whoever find they get like eternal power, stuff like that.
Oh, damn.
Thanks. No blackout here. Where you at saying no blackout? Where were you at? What's your location?
The blackout wasn't everywhere, you guys. It wasn't everywhere.
Certain areas.
Certain areas. It was in Pentagon City. I mean, hell, we had a blackout here at Off the Grid HQ. We ain't gonna disclose where we at, but
we don't keep it disclosed.
But definitely, we had a blackout here, and there was other reports of airlines losing not power but their internet. Elon said this is a test. So what is he testing?
Starlink.
Because
there's an incoming Zest apocalypse, and we must prepare. We must prepare.
Not gonna lie, no, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I have not. Should I? What don't this man know? I ain't gonna lie. Shit, we can ask him on Wednesday. I'm sure I'll ask you that. What don't you know? That's definitely a fair question.
All the signs being ready.
But if you keep up, and you are aware and you indulge in this kind of knowledge and you have a degree in theology, so that means you've read a lot of books, then you're going to know a few things.
Damn. The deep state Democrats were trying to create it faster than ever.
And if you're a celebrity bodyguard for 16 years and you just been sitting around keeping your mouth closed, going on hella missions and paying attention, then yeah, you're going to know a thing or two.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, the Zest apocalypse is crazy.
Zest apocalypse is on the horizon.
Especially if he was around them before the internet and shit like that. So it was no way these people thinking no information getting out. Like, how would it get out?
So if you guys want to donate as well, make sure you guys go to Off the Grid Astro. Yeah, so I think we're close to that for sure. I'm reading all your comments, you guys. Let's see. So right here, 4 deputies in the last 6 weeks have died.
I should watch Game of Thrones. Ain't it a few?
All at the same precinct. All at the same office. So these 4 people right here. It's a little spooky that within.
Why would all them 4 cops commit unalignment of themselves? Why would they do that? All right, for sure. I'm gonna take your word on it. Y'all gonna hear about it.
6 weeks.
Shit, we might watch it together on Discord, or we might watch it together on here, depending on what the copyright like. I fought that Cat Williams copy strike. They took it off. So if he don't take me to court in 10 days, it's gonna be off forever, which I doubt he gonna do.
People have died. Have you heard about this?
I've been looking.
You might have did it on accident.
Into this. I'm just waiting to see what scandal is going to pop out on the other side of these people's names associated with death. Could they have been couples?
Well, they definitely know more than what the media is leading on to say. Like,
and then sometime in isolated places, suicide. One person does it, and that's when 4 or 5 people, other people have done it. It happened in Alaska a lot. So,
right.
Interesting video I want you to pull up for the people.
Okay.
Jim Carrey, Bizarre Fashion Week interview. Did you see this?
Your boy Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Can you send that to me?
Oh, let's see here.
Just copy the link where it says share down there, and then just send it to my phone.
So.
Say, Jim Carrey, I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey. Is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am. I mean, you got to admit, it's completely meaningless.
They're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating icons. Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming possibility that we could come up with.
But Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion.
I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe that you exist. but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air. I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
Damn.
Nah. See, that sounds like somebody who made some discoveries.
Right.
That sounds like somebody who made some discoveries, man.
Damn.
I don't know. Jim Carrey may not be a part of it. He may not. I don't know. Oh, he got me back. That was strange.
Damn. It's like almost like he's like that character in the Truman Show where he's unveiling everything.
Facts. What do he want to get deeper knowledge about? What mysteries do he want to, like, is eating at him that he want to find out that he can't sleep at night? Like, what is he trying to get to the bottom of? I think I may know the answer.
So it's almost like he's put himself in that world.
And then with the reptilian thing, I'm gonna ask, like, why it ain't never been no like female that it came out like, you feel me? My nigga is or why it ain't never like been one that wanted some clout. Like out of all of them, there's never been one that wanted some clout in the internet age and like been like, okay, I'm one.
World to where
like rogue reptilian.
He's unveiling in real time, in real life.
It's crazy because he said that we're just all energy dancing for itself.
Right.
Wow. Like we have, and they say we are energy. All of us are energy.
Of course. Somebody say he was on to something. Industry killed Jim Carrey's girlfriend for saying too much. Yeah, I remember his girl was up out of here. That was crazy.
Why is it that people have to take a tremendous loss like that? A$AP Rocky stopped doing albums because of that, man. Every time he dropped the album, he said, I dropped the album, my mother died. Dropped another, then my sister died. He said every time he dropped the album, somebody in his family died. Why is that?
I don't know.
What is up with that? What is up with the connection with throughout even the fucking Prince of the King of England, I guess?
Oh, he's in the hospital right now.
Really?
Yeah. He's not in critical condition, but they said that King Charles, he has cancer, and he went to the hospital because he had side effects for let me see, I'll pull this up right now. So right here, yeah, King undergoes hospital observation due to cancer treatment side effects.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kim. I'm doing good, Andrew. Everyone asking me how am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm okay. I appreciate that. Hello, Michelle. Lordy, check this out.
So yeah, so it's the same thing with the Pope, because they're saying that the Pope, he was like in really bad condition. Then we hear nothing from it. I even remember something really eerie happened with the Pope not too long ago. I think it was
Them royals definitely. Okay, so what's the lady name? Princess Diana. A week before she was unalived, she said that her family are not of this earth. They are from Artemis something, and that star system exists for sure.
it was like last year, a year before or something.
And why, when they walk around, do people just like pass out and faint and shit?
There was like a projection of the Pope. Did you see that?
Like a hologram?
Like he was there in the window and then like he disappeared. It was like a projection.
Where'd you see this?
Let me show you.
Oh no. They use the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
This is factual. Let me I'll Google it to see what she exactly said.
Pope projection. It was some, I might be able to find it on X or something. Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Pope. They might, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go to X because let me see.
Ontological shock. Right.
It was something really weird to where like he disappeared. Pope. Let's see, disappeared. Let's see if I can find it. It's really crazy.
So she said, Princess Diana said, they're alien shapeshift reptiles and that they're trying to get rid of her from where did it say? All right, what else did he say? They're not of this earth. Yeah, she said they're reptilian. That's what she said.
Share the live, my peoples.
Let's see if I can find it.
How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing good? How is everybody? I didn't ask everybody how they was doing today. Everybody having a safe night?
Damn, I want to really find this. Disappeared. They may not, man.
Watch Game of Thrones. All right, you going to bat for Game of Thrones? All right, I'm gonna fuck with it. There was no reason why I didn't. I don't know what I was doing at the time when it was a thing. My bad, and just not at the TV at that time. It was a time where I didn't watch TV for years. I was out in life every day.
Supposed to protect the youth, and I don't feel like they're doing a good job of that. This whole thing with these.
I know it was a movie, but all together, everything, all of it.
These religions. I think a lot more research needs to be done on it because the depictions of the Anunnaki guys, who I feel like existed, I feel like there's enough evidence to prove that somebody was here. They got on crosses before Christ.
Right.
So what's the pine cone? Why is that? What's that pine cone symbolize? It's gotta be something Bible. Why is it on the Pope's staff? Same pine cone on there.
What is
why they hiding so much information at that Vatican library? Why are they hiding all that down there?
There's a lot in those vaults, in those Vatican vaults.
It says bones in them vaults of beings that walked around on the planet.
Like what? Like giants?
I don't know the exact description. All I know, they say it's bones down there from people that wasn't like everybody else.
Interesting. Very interesting. So I want to pull this up too, talking about the Pope and whatnot. So like
archbishops wear fish heads.
They do, which is very, very odd. So I posted this like 10 plus days ago, 10, 15 days ago. So remember that we had that blood moon eclipse on March 13th?
Yeah.
The Pope began his position on March 13th. Right here. Look at that. March 13th, 2013, Pope Francis begins his position. It's the same day. So I was saying, like,
what is the Pope even? I don't even think I understand what the Pope is. Like, is he just like a super pastor? Like, what is the Pope?
Maybe he's already out of here. They're just stringing us along. Baja Midnight flavor came out, and it's midnight. I said, wonder if we're going to see some major news about the Pope or something weird will happen. And then we start to see all these pyramids and all this other weird information.
A lot of new information coming out.
Ark of the Covenant.
Now, see, this is what I'm saying. Why they mentioning that all of a sudden? Why are so many CIA docs being a spotlight is being put on them? A magnifying glass is being held to them right now.
Right.
It's almost as if we're in preparation with some sort of event.
I would say so. Somebody said, why did Pope John Paul pass just after he became Pope? And why was he cremated? I don't know.
Pope means God? Yeah, that's kind of counterproductive, right?
That's a good one. Explain why they are available to hold this information. Please don't laugh at my question. No question is too far, you guys. We'll never laugh at any questions because you guys are inquiring minds, and inquiring minds would like to know.
I want you to feel safe to ask any question here. Just make sure you come correct.
Off the grid. Yeah.
OTG.
Off the Grid podcast. Make sure you guys support. Make sure you guys go to the Patreon. I showed you guys earlier. Patreon.com. Off the Grid pod. Go subscribe. Somebody said reptilians. It could be. I mean, we always talk about that. Somebody said Tron, 1982, the scientist corporation. Yeah, so there's a digital replica of like a 3D digital world. That was a great movie.
Look at that, my Fifi butterfly.
Beverly Rhodes was sent a piece of the Shroud of Turin to assess. She said it was real. It was authenticated in her report. You would like to expand on that?
So Beverly's gonna come on the show here.
Oh, Beverly. Okay.
Probably in a couple of days. Beverly tells no lies. I've had several experiences, and having Beverly on the other end of a call when you're trying to locate somebody, it's a pretty amazing tool.
So Beverly Rhodes is we were talking about it earlier, a remote viewer.
Yep, 20 years with the CIA.
Which is very real, you guys. Remote viewing.
Also declassified CIA docs.
Declassified docs show that they use Project Sunstreak, which was a part of a bigger project called Project Stargate, which is a psychic project used by the CIA to find people, different instruments, whatever they're looking for, and they use remote viewing.
Yeah. Joe McMonagle said, as a remote viewer, employed by CIA, given longitude and latitude on Mars, a million years ago, he said that he's seen people inside the pyramids. Their planet lost its atmosphere. Some of them left to a nearby planet.
So they also use remote viewing, like you said, for planets and whatnot. Mars. I forgot what the project was called. They disclosed it though. They declassified it, but also was remote viewing.
Yeah. And listen, if anybody want to see,
he's the king of the Catholic Church. All right, for sure. Right on, GP.
me a Street Fighter is nothing to set it up.
You got the Street Fighter right here, y'all.
I got the Street Fighter right here. I'm not ducking any type of smoke.
We got NBA Jam too.
He's heating up.
He's heating up.
For sure.
We got NBA Jam. It also has Hang Time on there too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they want to be the end all be all. That is kind of protective, I believe. I understand.
Hang Time, Pac-Man, or that's Miss Pac-Man actually. No, that's Pac-Man 2 on there. Oh, it's Pac-Man 2 on there? Okay, so Pac-Man, Blitz.
Blitz.
All the Blitz on there. Blitz goes crazy.
My childhood right there.
Yes, sir.
I was on Blitz on 64, I'm sure.
Oh, so speaking of games, I found something really crazy.
What you found?
Oh man. Okay. On this game right here, NBA Jam, you guys.
Right.
And I love this game.
Oh shit.
There is a logo that I just saw today that is creepy.
It's a creepy logo, huh?
Yes.
See, man, people like all our supporters. Every day, I get a few messages where like, "Oh, is this one of the logos? Is this one of the?"
Yeah, I believe that's what I thought. I thought that was the only person you're supposed to confess to. I thought. Shout out to everybody on Twitch popping and checking it out.
Logos.
So let me show you the NBA Jam logo that I saw on here. I just saw it, and I was like, "Damn." All right, you see that right there?
Damn, I see it.
You see it?
Damn,
Look at the school.
It
It says stay in school. Now, what does
That's the little the pedo, the PDF thing. Damn.
That look like? Isn't that crazy? I just saw it today. I was like, damn, they put it everywhere, and they've been using these symbols, you guys.
I can see it. Like ever since that was revealed to me, like I see that, like that's wild.
So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's these signs right here. Okay. It's the PDF file signs declassified by the FBI, where this means boy lover, this means little boy lover, this means girl lover, etc. Okay. You'll see this little swirly thing everywhere. I've seen it in Disney. It's
on restaurants,
kids' toys, everywhere. And I saw that on NBA Jam 2. I'm like, whoa, that's wild. Wow. And then look at this. Look at Justin Trudeau's foundation.
That's ridiculous.
The former prime minister, former president of Canada.
That's ridiculous.
It's the same thing. Now get this. Get this. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Let's go. Lincoln Park. Look at their logo.
Oh, this is one of my favorite groups.
Look at their logo. Now, Chester. Who does he look like? Chester Bennington, right?
Right.
Okay. Chester Bennington. Who does he look like? Here we go. Allegedly, John Podesta.
That is very interesting.
Now, he used to run the campaign for Hillary Clinton, and he was a part of Pizzagate as well. Okay. Now, they're saying allegedly that this is his real dad. Turns out that they said that he found out and he was going to expose him, and that's why he got unalived. Because Chester Bennington was working on a documentary about child trafficking.
Really?
Yes. And his best friend, also a musician from Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell, which is his best friend. They were working on a movie together.
Really?
He dies.
Man, that's what I'm saying, but everybody else is alive though. So it's like, look.
Same thing with Avicii.
Avicii, that was my boy. I actually was able to kick it with him a few times. He was a cool dude.
Avicii had one of his last, I believe it may have been the last video where he depicts child trafficking. It was kids in a not a bunker, but like those massive trucking.
Right. It's a terrible, terrible world. I don't know what's up with all of this child endangerment that they got going on. Shout out to the community. We're gonna wrap up episode 122. Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 122. I am the Intellectual Street YouTuber. Cash, capital K, $ for the S. Shout out to Cut from a Different Cloth. Shout out to CS. Shout out to any and everybody that done put their narrative and perspective in the chat. Shout out to anybody that done subbed up. We done have 450 plus subs. I don't know how many we got tonight. But yeah, in a Big Homie CC interview on Wednesday. Yeah, put y'all orders in for this merch. Only gonna have this until we have 5K subs. Limited collection, 120 for the set. OG Global Gang members get it half off. You already know. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow, same place, same time, same space. We strong together. Always remember that. Y'all know how we gonna take it out though. It was a cool kickback, a little 1-2. Over appreciated. GP, shout out to you. Shout out to Sheikah. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Over appreciated. Anybody on Twitch. Shout out to King. Over appreciated. You know, we're gonna stay down till we come up. We stronger together. Over appreciated. We're gonna take it out. I'm gonna be here tomorrow for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get on at 6 to see what make sure the algorithm on point for Wednesday. If not, I'll be on at the regular time. Y'all go check out the compilation I just dropped though, the conspiracy theory compilation. So y'all help my channel convert over to that. And then I'm gonna drop one in the morning for sure. I'm gonna drop 2. Shout out to the community, all money and good money, slow motion better than no motion, intellectual street thoughts, episode 122. And I am Cash, capital K, $ for the S. Free run a check.
Run a check. That ain't good enough for me. Had you all night long trapping for weeks. Baby mama handling my business all through the east. Can't take no for answer cause I'm a king. Used to reward myself every month by grabbing a piece. I'm backing in the park at the lake, finding my peace. You getting used to being broke, I'm getting used to eating. Phone doing numbers like Curry do at the 3-point. Set you some goals and go achieve them. Believe it or not, best idea is yours. You gotta believe. Ain't shit for freaking up your ass, take a swing. Don't feel comfortable eating shit in the morning if I ain't make no cheating. If I run into my old math teacher, I might do him a G. And at the end of the night, pouring good cup, counting cheat. And every day I leave the house, pockets on E. Run it up, stuff it away, and keep repeating. Work like a dog, so enjoy myself over the weekend. Nigga, we eating. I said, nigga, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Oh shit, yeah, we eating. Thank the Lord, we fighting, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Just put 2 and 2 together, make 6. Oh, I can't believe it.
I used to shoot all my videos with Hooker Boy. We outside. Hey, boy, we outside. Kid a deal coming through.
First, nigga. Hey, did it again and again when them pussies say I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookie? Damn right, I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up. Hey, now run it up.
Get it on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Both phones slapping, steady switching up the low. Broke nigga in the way, steady speaking to a hoe. I done been up 7 days, cause there's money on the floor. I can teach your ass some plays if you really wanna know. Get high with a thug, baby, take a load off. See that nigga steady calling, baby, turn your phone off. 2 to 10 in a week, you know that's in my road. I can make a levy break, nigga, from a phone call. You know I'm plugged in this bitch like a motherfucking wall. 13 with the gritty, shove them work up in my drawers. Ain't no motherfucking half, damn right I want it all. Just my motherfucking life, hustle stacks so we can ball. I'm on that G shit. Back when Webby had them 16s, I was tugging on a mini trapping in the diesel jeans. Crossed the line and I get to seeing evil things. Put a nickel on his head, then I didn't see a thing. Did it again and again when them pussies say I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookie? Damn right, I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up.
Damn right, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Hey, now run it up.
Get it on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Capital K, $ for the S. Appreciate everybody. Without y'all, I'll just be talking to a camera by myself. Over appreciate the global community. Stay down till we come up. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're gonna put on
I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it break itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes. Me and Trey like we racing. All this